Keep walking.
Take me on a tour of the camp.
Knew you'd change your mind. I was just getting ready to stretch my legs. Come on, then. The living quarters are located directly behind the entrance to the fort. Most cultivators and simple workers live here. You won't find any fucking snobs down here. They all live in the upper district. I'll show you that later, I guess, even though they won't let you in.
Is she really that gullible?
Oh. This is Skinny's Soup Kitchen. You want something to eat and you're short on shards? Skinny's the man to talk to. You want to grab something before we keep going?
No. Let's keep going.
Okay. If we head over the bridge, we'll
How
be in
about
the
a
trade
drink first?
district. Most of the bastards here want real shards for whatever they sell. They're not as agreeable as old Skinny.
Hey there, stranger. It was a pleasure doing business with you.
How about a drink
No dawdling. Sometimes you'll find traders from other factions here. Don't let them take you for a ride. If it was up to Gardar, they'd all be kicked out. I don't care. Let them trade if they want to. Do you want to take a look at some of the stalls before we keep going?
Nah. Let's keep going.
Suit yourself.
Hey, it's good to see you. My escape from the grotto was an adventure, I can tell you. Think you would have enjoyed it. But I had some good company, so I can't complain.
Glad to see you again, too.
I want to introduce you to someone. Just a second. Come on, don't be shy. You remember, right? I told you all about him. Just say hi, Tamara. He's our friend. Tamara, please. I'm sorry, Jax. My daughter can be a little on the obstinate side. She doesn't get out much, unfortunately. The resistors couldn't find out about her, so we kept her hidden in our house. She'll get used to the big wide world soon enough. Anyway, business as usual here. If there's anything you need, ask away.
Where'd you get the goods from?
I have Chloe to thank for that, strangely enough. Doing all sorts to help us keep afloat. A lot of what I'm selling is stuff she suggested. Wouldn't get that help in the grotto, that's for damn sure. Not in Amor Khan's nature. But that little episode's in the past now, where it belongs. My family's safe. That's all that matters at the end of the day.
Glad you all made it here safely.
Hey, anyone tries to lay a finger on my family, they can kiss goodbye to their arm.
Don't listen to him. He'd struggle to break a little finger.
No, come on, Marika, he would have bought it. Anyway, we can't complain. Pretty well set up here.
If you need anything, I'd be happy to help.
I know, and we're so grateful. But hopefully, we can manage on our own now. Listen, if you don't mind a few words of wisdom from this fool, don't do what I did. Don't gamble with the lives of your loved ones. Nothing is more important. I took far too long to realize that.
Let's trade.
Sounds good.
Not too bad.
Everything feels so strange now. I can feel everyone staring at me. I mean, it's not like Ivan said it would be. Everyone's been friendly so far. But still, just hope I can get used to all this.
How was your journey?
Interesting, terrifying, overwhelming. So much to see, so much freedom. Still can't believe how big the world is outside the grotto. If I'd known what I was missing, I would have left with my family years ago. It's almost too much to take in. But no one said it would be easy. One thing's for sure. The Morcons are done. There's no future here.
I think you're right.
There will never be peace until we learn to live peacefully. That's why I'll never be part of that Morcon hatred again. But you were asking about the journey. Well, Ivan knew just how to avoid every problem, every danger. Wonder who taught him that.
Don't look at me. I just helped him out now and then.
Yeah, well, who knows what else you two were up to. At least now I can keep an eye on him.
You know I can hear you, right?
You see? Instead of taking it as a compliment, he complains. I'm just so glad we got here safely. We can finally start a new life.
Not too bad.
Good to see you.
What goods have you got?
Of course.
This way. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. On our left, you'll see the Mana Shrine. This is where the real berserkers play around with Elex, magic, all that type of shit. I don't touch that stuff. We'll go to my shrine in a minute. Chloe's Berserker Shrine. And here we are, the most holy of holy places, the bar. Chloe is the only person who got to keep her post when the Berserkers took over. She ran this joint when this place was a desert, and she's still in charge now.
The Berserkers like Chloe keep the bar?
That's what I just said. I know it's hard to believe. I mean, they really changed every other fucking thing. At first I was like, what is this shit? Why do I have to join these tree huggers? But I got used to it. Their rules make sense when you think about it. And boy, those guys know how to brew beer. I can taste it now. Even the armor's more comfortable than those pieces of shit Baxter used to give us. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about being a berserker. But enough talk. You gonna buy me a beer, or shall we keep going?
Let's keep going.
Huh, guess that's a no on the beer. Ah, well, I'll grab one later. Follow me. We have to go past the Mana Shrine again and over the bridge. Then we'll be in the last district everyone is allowed to visit. I admit, I can't tell you much about the healers. They're I mean, they brew potions and shit. I don't understand a word of it. Go talk to them if you're interested. They trained in Goliath, real masters of their trade. The only thing I know is that they make damn good healing potions. I'd be willing to bet they also brew up the stuff Chloe sells. Tour's almost over. Let's keep going. Over there's the entrance to the upper district. Only the rich fucks are allowed in, and Rat's in charge. I still can't believe they made that bum the boss. Here we are. If you don't have permission to enter the upper district, you should talk to Fenris. He's the only one who can let you in, unless Rat wants to see you. Other than that, you've pretty much seen the whole fort now. Any questions?
How did you end up as a berserker?
When the Berserkers took over the fort and chased off the old Duke, tons of outlaws took off and settled in Crater City with Baxter. But I didn't. No fucking way I'm gonna report to Baxter, the bastard. I'll stick with the Rat and the Berserkers. Have to admit, I do miss the high a little, but I'm not going begging to that lot for the sake of a few chems.
You used to be addicted to chems?
You can say that, yeah. I took them every day before sleep and as soon as I woke up. That shit really makes you the best of the best, but if you do it for too long, it eats at your brain and destroys you. Better stay away, that's my advice.
Rat's in charge here?
You might know him. He used to be called Crazy Rat. Earned that name by tricking and murdering his way up out of the mud. But everyone seems to have forgotten that part. That man is a smooth talker. He could convince a boulder to float. Oh, one more thing. I always forget this part. I'm gonna need a few shards from you as payment for the tour.
You never said I had to pay you.
Yeah, I should have mentioned it, but would you have come on the tour if you had to pay? And honestly, I did forget. Well, will you pay?
Sorry, I'm broke.
That's not my problem. You didn't buy me a beer, and now you don't even have the decency to pay me? Don't think I'll just let you get away with this. I'll remember.
I'm busy. Come back later if you need something. What are you doing? If you think you can steal from here, you're sorely mistaken. Go on! Get out of here! Good decision.
You can come in. Just don't do anything stupid.